years ago. Its title, Who is Joy Gaylord? Alan Mann, Who is J. Kerr?
Okay, Joy, I think it's proper protocol that you're going to have to join me up here.
Oh yes, guest of honor. Dear Joy.
Bicycle. Australia. Private pilot. Accordion. These are all words I was able to recover from this top secret report on Joy Gaylord through the Freedom of Information Act. As you see, it's a very censored report, but I was able to recover a few tidbits on trying to find out, identify who Joy Gaylord is. Well, when I did this, my first thought was, oh, WikiLeaks. I mean, that's where the goes, but I wasn't very successful there. So I tried her former employee, Rockadon. I figured, okay, she had a security clearance. Well, Joy, I don't think you did anything too obnoxious there. I verified that her employment was after, repeat, after they had that partial meltdown up at the top of Simi Valley. I don't know if people aware they had a meltdown up there back in the many years ago. So you're clear to that. So there's nothing here having to do with that. But trying to find out something about Joy, I'll ask friends and family. And there's this incident about a bicycle. Now, we all, when we're kids, when we try to learn to ride a bicycle, it takes a little time, training wheels, we manage. Well, Joy, as an adult, tried to learn a special bicycle, a sort of motorized type bicycle, and she cracked up. Ran right into a brick wall. Not a literal brick wall, and she broke the wall. But she's still alive, she didn't break herself, thank God. And then there's a story about her flying. Now, so many of you know that she's a private pilot, she used to be. But she would do crazy things. For example, the craziest thing, which she would take a Cessna type plane and fly over the Grand Canyon. Now, keep in mind, that is a very dangerous thing to do, because all the updrafts and other things happening with the wind. Well, fortunately, she didn't crack up there. She managed to land, so I think you'd say, it was an aspiring Evel Knievel. So maybe that's who Joy is. I mean, we know from her speeches that she's professed that she doesn't want to be known as a little old lady. So, this little story about an accordion. That accordion. She did play the accordion in the high school band. Well, she gave it up. And the reason she gave it up was they did not give her a scholarship to Juilliard for playing the accordion. There's just no point in the Metropolitan Opera for an accordion. You know, there's the cello, the violin, the piano, all the other instruments, but no accordion. So she said, the heck with that. So, an aspiring accordion player, but no, we'll see. Now, what's the story about Australia? We all know about her trips to Australia, but we don't know the real reason why she's made so many. For two repeat, 2 presidential administrations. She's been lobbying to become the ambassador to Australia because she loves the country so much. Not only does she love the country so much, but her plan, her idea, has always been nixed, not because she's not a wealthy individual, but she would say, well, the condition being is I want the main American consulate moved to Alice Springs. For those of you, Alice Springs is like out in the middle of nowhere. Who would want, but Joy would want to be ambassador to Australia out in the middle of nowhere. But how do we know Joy? We know Joy through Toastmasters and especially her time evaluations. Now, Joy tried many years ago, and that's why she worked at Rockdine. She didn't get the job with the IRS, is she wanted to be an IRS auditor, you know, the person who audits people's taxes. But she's just too calm. So let me give you an example of how an audit with Joy would be. It would be something, for example, Wayne. I know he has an interesting tax situation. Wayne, that was a wonderful job on your taxes. Very organized. Matter of fact, the best job I've ever seen in the last 6 months. All the I's dotted, T's crossed, very legible. But I'd like to make one recommendation. Claiming your schnauzers, your 10 schnauzers, as dependents is stretching it. Otherwise, I look forward to more tax returns from you. Now, do you think someone like Joy would go, I mean, we need more people like Joy in the IRS, but I don't think they would hire her, unfortunately. I don't think the IRS would hire her. But in truth, everybody who knows Joy, the name is Joy, not Joyce. Joy. It is a joy because from the get-go she was friendly. Everybody she meets she's friendly to. We need more people like her. And I don't know, maybe that's who the real you are. I don't know what deep, dark secrets are hidden because of this report, but maybe there's a speech in there. So, Joy, it's a joy to know Joy.
Thank you, Joy. It was a wonderful
Moments.
We're going to continue to our second speaker.
I'm not gonna do it.
No?
I'm not gonna do it now because they're gonna start gentleman dinner in about 5